Hello and welcome to this new video. Today we are going to talk and share some of the vinyl of this Burzum collection. Let's start with the first vinyl that I own on my collection. So this is the vinyl edition from the Aske mini album or EP album from the project of Vare Vikernes. We have this fantastic edition on the vinyl, and of course with this classic slogan: no core, no fun, no mosh, no trends. And remember that on this album Samot, the bass player of Emperor, plays the bass on this mini album called Aske. Then we have the second album from Burzum called Det Son Engapark. This is the vinyl edition of the two album of the Burzum project, and with a simple description on the back. Then we are going to talk about the third album. This is a picture edition on vinyl format from this Ibis Lis Set Tar Os. This fantastic album have, of course, another black and white cover on this record. Also, let's remember that this artwork is from the notorious Norwegian painter called Theodor Kittelsen. And in the back, we have another painting from Theodor Kittelsen referred to the Black Plague. Then we are going to post about the most interested part of this vinyl collection. This is the Philosophen album, and this special vinyl is signed here by Bar Vikernes during our meeting 6 years ago. As you can read, it say to David Bar Vikernes. Let's see, put on closer, and it looks really nice. Probably the most notorious and the most famous popular Burzum album. Then we are going to talk about this picture edition from the Philosophen album. This is a really interesting and exotic edition from this Burzum album. We are going to take a look inside with this vinyl edition from this record. As you can see, this is the picture edition from the Philosophen album. This edition was released by Back on Black Records. This is from the United Kingdom. Really nice. It's maybe you can use it as a decorative item into your living room or into your house. It's a double vinyl edition, as we are going to check the other vinyl. So there we have a fantastic double picture edition from the Philosophen album. It's a really nice edition, as you can see. So there are some other albums that we can find on picture edition, but of course we are going to share with all of you this because I think it's the most representative album from Bar Vikernes called Philosophen. Continue talking about this vinyl collection from Burzum. There we have this fantastic edition of the Daoudi Bards. As you can see, this is the second artwork on color from the Burzum album. As you remember, the first three albums with the Aske mini album, they are only on black and white artwork. And of course, in the back, there is a simple description of the track list. There we have the Helios scarf vinyl edition from Burzum. This is another fantastic album. This is the second album that Bach produced during his jail time. And in the back we have a fantastic image from the runes, and also we have, of course, the track list. Let's continue with another vinyl, and we are going to talk about this other fantastic black metal album called Velus. This was the first album that Bach released after their prison, and this is a picture edition of this album. In the back side we have, of course, the track listing. Then we are going to talk about this fantastic version on vinyl from the album Fallen. This was the second album that Varg released after his prison time in the Norwegian jail. So this is another nice artwork, and in the back we have a simple description of the track list. All of these albums are released by the British label called Back on Black Records. Then we are going to talk about the Star. This is another fantastic album, and probably the last album with some kind of electric guitar on some of the songs. This album is really nice, and of course this is a limited edition on color vinyl. So in the back we have only the simple description of the songs. Then we are going to talk about my final vinyl from this collection, and this is the vinyl edition of the album The Ways of Jord. This album is and of course is used some of his songs on the DVD called Four Bears. No, let's remember that this film was produced by Bach's wife Marie Cachette, and some of the songs from this documentary or film are from this fantastic album. There is another curious information that, as you can read on the final part of this vinyl, there is their latest or the final song from this album. It's called To Hell and Back Again, and of course we remember the book series that Bach writes about, talking about his childhood, his Burzum story, his black metal story, and his prison story, and his survival story, of course. So I guess that this title, To Hell and Back Again, from this song was used to put a name on this book series released on the 2024 year. So this is my final vinyl from this extensive vinyl collection from Burzum. Of course, some of you maybe note that I don't own three albums from Burzum on vinyl format. Those albums are, of course, the debut album, Burzum, and I am missing another instrumental album, probably my less favorite. I am talking about the Sol Austi Mani Bestan album. And finally, I need to buy, to complete my vinyl albums from Burzum, from his latest album called Tulean Mysteries. So, as you can see, we are missing only three albums to complete this Burzum discography on vinyl format. Thank you very much for watching this short video about this vinyl collection from Burzum. There is some records that probably you like, maybe some probably albums that you don't like so much. So let me know in the comments down below which is your favorite Burzum album. Also, which is that album that you probably don't like or don't listen too much. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to leave the thumbs up and let me know in the comments down below from which country are you watching this video, and of course tell us about your opinions about these Burzum albums, and don't forget to subscribe if you are new on this channel watching this video. See you in another video. Bye.